Georgetown's my life, and it's been a blessing for me to be part of.
Georgetown has given me leadership skills, an opportunity to grow.
Georgetown opened the doors and made everything happen.
I found a place of permanence at Georgetown.
When I land at National Airport and get in the cab on my way across the river, I feel like I'm coming home.
There's so much here to be proud of that you can't help but share in that pride.
Georgetown transcends into spirituality, into purpose, and that has driven me my whole life.
I was born and raised here in the DC area, so Georgetown's always been in my backyard. Towards the end of my senior year in high school, my father became a cancer patient at Lombardi Cancer Center. And I had decided that I wanted to stay home for college, at least the first year, and then transfer. It was in the course of that year that it became very clear I was leaving for the wrong reasons. Georgetown was a pretty special place, and it was home. And the best decision I ever made was to stay.
To be in Washington, D.C. What a great opportunity. And when it came time to decide what school I was going to be assigned at as a Jesuit, Georgetown was it. I knew that one of the things I would have to give up is having a dog, because I love dogs a lot. And 3 years after I came here, I got Jack the Bulldog, and that really moved me out to encounter students, to encounter alumni.
As soon as I arrived to visit Georgetown, I just knew that it was the right place for me. I am so proud to have had a career of 50 years of being a nurse. It's been an honor and privilege for me to care for patients, and I'm caring for their most intimate moment. Georgetown fostered that and instilled that in us from the beginning. I actually went from a bedside nurse here at Georgetown to ending my career recently as the chief nursing officer for MedStar Georgetown University Hospital for the last 12. Georgetown's given me so many great opportunities.
I met people from all over the country and some from all over the world. Being in DC broadens your horizons. I always wanted to be a lawyer, and the courses that I took here in constitutional law and others prepared me to go to law school. And I spent 45 years practicing law. I think I had a good foundation here at Georgetown.
I had never left Abington, Pennsylvania, and at Georgetown, I went to school with students from 50 states and 100 different countries, and I think the Jesuits polished a lot of rough edges, and they taught me about the importance of integrity and of academic rigor. I got a 3-year internship to work in the White House Office of Presidential Advance, and when I graduated, the White House ended up being my first full-time job. None of that would have happened if I weren't going to Georgetown as a student 2 miles up the road.
I came very confident in my capabilities and quickly learned I wasn't as special as I thought I might have been. First semester was rough academically. What I learned at Georgetown was exploration. A large part was my classmates and their diverse perspectives and backgrounds. I spent a lot of time in different communities on campus. I think that collective experience sort of fueled what I like to call professional ADD, always wanting a different challenge and learning something new. Georgetown took raw materials and crafted it into something that wasn't quite fully baked yet, but was on its way to being baked.
I love the oldness of it. I really had never left California. It actually mirrored my thinking about what a great Eastern institution would be. Seeing Healy and certainly seeing Old North, the staircase when George Washington talked, and Dahlgren Chapel in a square. I drank it all in. I found myself being far more independent, both in my thinking as well as my ability to navigate the world.
I keep coming back to Georgetown because of the mission. Georgetown has an incredible story, and not a lot of people know it. And I wanted to create something that was more visual and accessible. So the Georgetown history book started in 2002. I came back to Georgetown in 2008 to work for Jack DeGioia on Frank McCourt's gift to establish the McCourt School of Public Policy. And this was an historic moment for Georgetown, and I got to be a part of that.
Georgetown said, do you want to get involved more now that your son is here? First was on the advisory board of the business school, then the board of regents, and the board of directors. Just opened up even more about Georgetown in my life since, as I jokingly tell the children, I came back with them.
I started out as a leader in our local regional club, and then at some point I became involved with the Alumni Board of Governors. As president, I traveled with Jack DeGioia and Bill Reynolds, meeting and engaging with other alums, talking about the university and how we can advance its mission. We bring Georgetown to you where you live. I think that's been largely successful with additional clubs, and it's been a very rewarding experience.
I'm the kind of person that if it's not currently happening, then why not me to do it? I found myself drawn to the Black alumni engagement endeavor because I feel like Black alumni and Black students need to understand that they are not only of a broader collective, but they also have magic within themselves, and ensuring that they have a space to come together once they leave the Hilltop is important to me.
When I was asked to be on the board of advisors for the dean at the School of Nursing, I was so thrilled and excited to be asked. Fast forward many years, I am the co-chair. It's so exciting. There's so much of a future that is bursting at the School of Nursing right now. It takes time and effort, but for me, the rewards are incredible.
A great privilege at Georgetown is to be the Jesuit rep to the Board of Governors. And it has put me in the path of just meeting these really wonderful, wonderful alumni and become deep friends with them. I get to baptize their children, witness their marriages, the connections with each other, the connections between generations. And it's been a blessing for me to be part of it.
Jack DeGioia asked me to join the board of Georgetown. Here I would now be hopefully a part of making and really doing something for the betterment of a really wonderful institution which I so highly regarded. I'm happy to support the Fritz Fellows, which are a scholarly organization made up of undergraduates, graduates, postdocs, to serve an issue that Georgetown has developed called Tech and Society. A cross-discipline element of what I think is the biggest and most concerning element of the 21st century. I'm very pleased to be part of that. When I first heard about being appointed as a recipient of the John Carroll Award, it was a very inspiring moment for me.
It is very exciting to receive a John Carroll Award. I still am sort of pinching myself a little bit.
I'm hoping that this award is seen as a recognition of the type of work that we do as Jesuits and not just about me.
My mother received the Patrick Healy Award 30 years ago in Los Angeles, so to receive the John Carroll Award, it's a neat connection that means a lot.
Receiving the award in Philadelphia is an incredible homecoming. It's a place that I love to call home as much as I love to call Georgetown my home.
I've known many recipients, and to be joining that group is really a special honor and privilege for me. And to do it in Philadelphia, right across the river from where I live, couldn't be better.
The recognition I am receiving from fellow alums only serves to reinforce my commitment to creating a stronger alumni community and therefore a stronger Georgetown University.